two, three, one. We are live here at the Carolina Bull Show. It's just a lot that's been going on. And we're going to get straight into it. It's about the South China Sea and free navigation. America's over there right now with the U.S. carriers, and we're ready. We're strong. We are at South China Sea. We're going live right now. Tell me what your thoughts is. Tell me what you think. But on this show, tell me what your thoughts is about America pulling up on the South
A
China
U.S.
Sea.
Navy aircraft carrier deployed in the South China Sea aims to ensure the freedom of all nations to navigate
Freedom of
international
all
waters.
nations.
A mission that saw it pass 50 nautical miles from a
So
Chinese survey
let's
ship
stop it right there.
operating in Indonesia's exclusive economic zone.
Freedom of all nations. We ain't gonna play. We are here to ensure the freedom of all nations. Come, type in the chat. Tell me what you think. But we as Americans are here to ensure the freedom of all nations, because this is one nation under God. We are your global entity, and we will go from the east to the west to the south and to the north. We're going all over the world where it's free and where our allies align with NATO, and we will be there to ensure safety, world order, peace. So yeah, it's international laws. We just can't go and say, hey, we take over. We abide by the laws, the rules, and the regulations that, by us being free and governed over these laws with every country that's a part of NATO, that's in the world. It's not like we're just the takeover, but let's get back into the video.
Zone, or EEZ, this weekend. Global marine traffic records show the USS Carl Vinson sailing in the Natuna Sea off Indonesia early Sunday, year where the Chinese survey ship Haiyang Dizzy 10 has been operating since late August. Unusually, the U.S. supercarrier also broadcasts its location, a move that analysts say would be intended to show that it is operating freely in international waters. China claims
Freely.
most of the South China Sea for itself.
You see right there, China is claiming most of the international sea on its own. But we are free to navigate in these international waters. We are free to navigate and go wherever we see fit. I mean, hey man, if you don't like us being there, being able to travel, being able to ensure the safety of the world, and where it's all free navigation, hey, it's nothing that you could do about it. We have developed the system, the technology, the proven strategies, and to ensure world peace. We're one nation under God. We are under God. We're not coming to embark on your land to tell you how to live your life. It's just free. Wherever we are allowed to travel and go, we will go there freely. Yes, 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 yes. I want you to be free, like we are free as Americans. And I want y'all to be free. I mean, if you can't be free, what are you doing? What are you saying? So let's get back into the video. This is about freedom. This is about free to navigate through Malaysia, Vietnam, the Philippines.
In an exclusive interview with Benar News on Saturday, the commander of the Carl Vinson Strike Group, Rear Admiral Dan Martin, said, Our operations in the region are really the expression of our willingness to defend both our interests and the freedoms enshrined in international laws.
International laws, the freedoms. That's why we there. That's why we there. International laws. Just being free to go wherever we want to go and to do whatever we want to do. Come on the site. Don't be afraid to leave your comments and to say what you got to say or what you feel that you believe. We're on the brink of World War III. Yes, we are on the brink and at the hands of the nuclear missile. But everybody know we ain't playing no nuke games. We're not dropping a nuke on no one. We already seen that in the past history and what it do. You could actually destroy your own country. We are not dropping nukes on anyone. We are the United States of America, and we are free. Let's get back into the video.
The carrier strike group, including the aircraft carrier USS Carl Vinson and 3 other military vessels, entered the South China Sea last week to conduct maritime security operations.
That's right. We went over there. We entered.
Just a few days earlier, the Chinese Maritime Safety Administration announced that all foreign ships, including aircraft carriers entering what China considers to be its territorial waters, had to notify Beijing and submit to Chinese supervision. Under international law, territorial waters are the 12 nautical miles of the sea extending from a country's terrestrial territory. But China also includes waters around its newly reclaimed artificial islands in its maritime jurisdiction, despite protests from other countries in the region.
That ain't going
Martin
to work.
added, any coastal state law or regulation must not infringe upon navigation and overflight rights enjoyed by all nations under international law.
International
Unlawful
law.
and
Remember
sweeping
that.
maritime claims, including in the South China Sea,
Come
pose a
on, leave
significant
your
threat
comment
to the freedoms of the seas, including
your
freedom of
comment
navigation,
down in the
overflight,
text,
and lawful
in the
commerce.
chat, and tell me how you feel.
U.S. naval and air forces periodically conduct
Don't come on and
so-called
run.
freedom of
If you
navigation
come on,
operations,
leave your
or
comment.
FONOPs, to challenge China's maritime claims in the South China Sea, where a third of global maritime trade transits each year. China
You the
has
same
repeatedly
man that
denounced
you
these
is
FONOPs.
up front.
The Global Times,
behind
part of
closed
China's
doors.
official mouthpiece People's Daily, called the USS
Free.
Carl Vinson's deployment provocative. This is the 6th time a U.S. aircraft carrier has been deployed in the South China Sea this year, but the first time with the advanced capabilities of the F-35 Sea Stealth Fighter and the new CMV-22B Osprey tiltrotor aircraft, the Global Times said. The paper quoted a Chinese military analyst as warning that the Chinese army has been put on alert, and China is fully capable of and confident in dealing with such provocations. However, according to the commander of the Carl Vinson Strike Group, all our interactions thus far with the Chinese Navy have been professional and safe. As we sail around, we do have some escorts, but I haven't seen any aggressive maneuvering either on the sea or in the air that would give me concerns.
I might be eating breakfast.
Martin said,
here,
it's unlikely that the USS Carl Vinson would be able to make any port call on its mission, but the
listen, you guys, we don't want to start no war. We don't want no problem. But this is the United States of America. And one thing I can tell you, over here, we are free. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we free at last. One nation under God. One nation under God. We're free at last. Woo! We gonna make sure the South China Sea is free to navigate those waters, fighting for the United States of America. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last, and we're gonna make sure the South China Sea is free to navigate. China, I seen what you did to my African brothers during the pandemic, and I didn't like it. Now I got a platform, and I got something to say about it. It was wrong. You know, those guys don't get down like that. They're genuine people, educated people. They don't tolerate nonsense. They was coming to explore or whatever they had going on in their life, they was coming over to China, to do whatever they had going on, but they wasn't coming to make trouble. I can assure you that. That just wasn't the case. So be careful how you treat my African brothers, my brothers from another mother. Yeah, so let's get back in the video. This video is not that long, and I just wanted to touch bases about the South China Sea, since on my page, Carolina Bull, I was getting so much from it. So
The aircraft carrier's open-ended deployment should show partners and allies that we stand with them. He reiterated the U.S. commitment to defend South China Sea, claiming the Philippines should it come under attack,
so anybody that
describing
commented
it
on the
as
page,
our
I'm
oldest
doing a
treaty
live
ally
right
in Asia.
now.
Martin added, an armed attack against the Philippine armed forces, public vessels, or aircraft in the Pacific, including in the South China Sea, would trigger an obligation under the U.S.-Philippine Mutual Defense Treaty. According to a Philippine statement, both sides agreed to work on a bilateral maritime framework that advances cooperation in the maritime domain. Speaking at the Center for Strategic and International Studies think tank last Wednesday, Lauren Zena said Manila was seeking to upgrade and update the U.S. alliance. He pressed for a clearer extent of American commitments under the treaty, which was signed by the Allies 70 years ago. Subscribe to this channel, hit the like button of this video, and see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.
Opinion. All right. That's okay. So I'm in here and I'm with the family, and we are free. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last. That's why I put up this video about the South China Sea. I wanted you guys to really come in and understand what's going on. Us of American, we're not bullying no other countries. We're just trying to go where any international law allows us to go in international waters. That's it. We're going anywhere law let us go in international waters. If you don't like it, get used to it. It's the law, and the law stands. It's the law, and the law stands, and we're one nation under God. We're not forcing our beliefs or opinions on anything. All right. So I'm gonna rewind this video back, and I want you guys to pay close attention to listen to what it say.
A U.S. Navy aircraft carrier deployed in the South China Sea aims to ensure the freedom of all nations to navigate in international waters. A mission that saw it pass 50 nautical miles from a Chinese survey ship operating off Indonesia's Exclusive Economic Zone, or EEZ, this weekend. Global marine traffic records show the USS Carl Vinson sailing in the Natuna Sea off Indonesia early Sunday, near where the Chinese survey ship Haiyang Dizzy 10 has been operating since.
You see the area of operation? I got it right on the screen right now, so you can see the area of operation where we're operating in. Man, listen. Whatever international law allows us to go, that's where we're going to be at. And if you are afraid, or if you feel some type of way, remember, we're not there to bully you. We're not there to hinder you. We're not there to do anything that's out of the context. We are simply going wherever international law allows us to navigate. The freedom of navigation in the South China Sea. Now, if you can't get with that, I don't know what you could get with, but this is the Carolina Bull, and We'll be doing more of these videos. We will be doing more of the videos. So let me play a little bit more.
Since late August. Unusually, the U.S. supercarrier also broadcasts its location, a move that analysts say would be intended to show that it is operating freely in international waters.
Freely.
China claims most of the South China Sea for itself. In an exclusive interview with Benar News on Saturday, the commander of the Carl Vinson Strike Group, Rear Admiral Dan Martin, said, "Our operations in the region are really the expression of our willingness to defend both our interests and the freedoms enshrined in international laws." The carrier strike group, including the aircraft carrier USS Carl Vinson and 3 other military vessels, entered the South China Sea last week to conduct maritime security operations. Just a few days earlier, the Chinese Maritime Safety Administration announced that all foreign ships, including aircraft carriers entering what China considers to be its territorial waters, had to notify Beijing and submit to Chinese supervision.
Okay, we done on that side. And, we here just to let you know, this how we moving. This how we coming. And when we show up, don't say we didn't tell you so. Because when we coming to show up and show out. Don't say we didn't tell you so, because we did. We're moving through international waters where international law allows. It's all free. Man, if you want me to continue doing videos like this and you like what you see, cash out me right now, baby. Cash out me. And I'll continue to do videos like this. And I'll continue to be free in the nation that I was born in, that I grew up in, that I know there's one nation under God. So continue to support the Carolina Bull channel. I do a lot on my channel. My channel can range from pizza. My channel can range from World War III conversations. My channel can range from fixing on cars. My channel can range from a lot. There's a lot that we do. And I'm going to be doing the Black family thing, because I am a Black man in the United States of America, the land of opportunity, knowledge, power, and wisdom. It's where I reside. I am the Carolina Bull. This is my page. This is how I operate. And this is what I do. Come check out my lives when I go live. Don't be afraid. If you come in the room, be ready to comment or to listen and learn. I appreciated everything. It's the Carolina Bull. And at this time, cash out me. Here go my let me put my my handle up for you. This is my YouTube handle at Carolina Bull. At Carolina Bull right there on the TV screen so you can see it. Cash out me if you like what you see. Make sure you hit the bell, like, and subscribe. And it's on like a pot of neck bones. That's all I got for you, and I'm out.